Good morning. Good morning. Ooh, that was a bit croaky, wasn't it? Goodness, what's going on there? Morning, everyone. Wow, it's Thursday. Thursday, the 21st of February already, and it's my first video check-in of the week, which is really unusual for me. Normally, I'd probably have had a couple in by now, definitely a Monday or a Tuesday one, sometimes a Tuesday and a Wednesday. I think I did 3 last week. Rocking and rolling, and I have no idea what's happened this week. I've just been looking at my planner and my diary, and it has been pretty full. It's been full on. I've been out and about and had quite a bit of client work on, and I'm really happy that today is a my day. It's a day that is penciled out. Usually a Thursday is penciled out for my business development. So I'm not taking client calls. I haven't got any booked in. I don't go out to any networking on a Thursday. I spend the day on me and my business on a Thursday. And I treat it very much in the same way as if I were my own client. And I'm wondering whether other people do the same thing, because invariably what happens is we put ourselves to the bottom of the list. So we will always manage to find somebody else to help or something else to do that contributes towards somebody else or something else, rather than focusing on the stuff that we need to do in our business and want to do in our business to move us forward. There's always that balance, isn't there, between needing to do something and wanting to do something, and reframing that need and putting pressure on ourselves to saying, actually, I want to do this. So I've got a really nice day lined up. I'm in the cabin on my own. Mr. H is down south doing his stuff, and we'll be back much later on today. So I've got a day in the cabin on my own. So I can't use that as a distraction. He can't distract me. I can't get involved in any of the stuff that he does, which I invariably do. I have to concentrate on my own business. I will make time for the things that are listed as priorities and goals for today. I'm actually carrying a few forward as well, because there are some things that I haven't managed to get done this week. And it's all about focusing on what outcome I want by the end of the day, and taking the action that I need to take to get that done. So I'm wondering, do you do the same thing? How do you go about your business? How do you prioritize your business? How do you set yourself up in your environment to make sure that that's conducive to getting the best out of your day? Are you scrunched up on the end of the kitchen breakfast table trying to sort your laptop out and everything else and being really uncomfortable? Or have you got a space that you can take yourself to that means that you can set yourself up for success for whatever time span you allocate for making that work happen? And then secondly, how do you tackle the things that perhaps you don't want to do? So I know that there are things on my list today that perhaps I don't really want to do. I want to do them because I want the end result. And the end result is going to be absolutely banging, because it's my new website, which is being designed and has all the nice little bells and whistles with it. But ultimately, I have to write the copy and the content that goes in there, and the stuff, the about me, the who am I, what do I do, and that's the bit that I've been putting off. So that was on my list for Monday, and it was on my list for Tuesday, and yeah, there it is. Website content, it's on my list for Wednesday, and I probably knew I wasn't going to do it. So where is it? Oh yeah, it's already on Thursday. So I already knew I wasn't going to do it, but today has to be the day. And we very often put those things that are really icky, or we don't quite sit right with us, we put those to the bottom of the list, don't we? We just keep turning the page, until actually we've nowhere left to go. And we've got that one thing left on that list that needs to be done. And it needs to be done if we want to progress our business. So believe me, things are not always rosy in the cabin. I am not always able to overcome the things that that make me feel slightly uncomfortable, but I have worked really hard over the last few years to step well out of my comfort zone, to step into my CEO shoes, to take that objective look at my business and to know what I want from my business with my compelling vision and my dream, and therefore what I need to make happen. It's not always me that makes it happen, you know. I'm not going to be the person who sits here tearing my hair out trying to create my own website. I've done that before. It didn't work. I hated it. I'm not going to be the person who does my bookkeeping and files my accounts and does my accounts every year. I have an accountant. She's brilliant. Why would I spend hours doing that and then worrying that it wasn't right? So there are certain things that I'm not doing in my business because there are other people who are absolutely brilliant at what they do and can do it. But there's so much more in my business that I am doing and that I get to grips with and that I make time for and ultimately do, whether I've put it to the bottom of the list or not. So my challenge to you today on Thursday is, what is that thing that you are putting off? What is that thing that you keep turning the page on in your planner and going, I'll put that in for next week, or I'll put that in for tomorrow, or I'll do that later? What are you putting off that actually, if you did it, if you just took the bull by the horns and did it, would absolutely make a positive difference to your business and help you move your business forward and be even better? Because I bet you can think of something. And if you can't think of anything, then that's absolutely smashing. You must be rocking in your business. But I bet if you sit for 5 minutes and have a look at your notes, have a look at your notebook, have a look at your to-do list, have a look at your actions, wherever they are, whether they're on paper or on your phone or in a program management system, whatever they might be on, I bet there's something. So take a look at it and work out why you're not doing it. And if someone needs to help you, then get them to help you. Because when you start to move your business forward and push through your comfort zone and into other boundaries, that's when your business grows. That's when you start to see the results, and that's when you'll realise your dream. So I'm going to wish you a really happy Thursday. I'm going to sit here in my lovely cabin with the candle on and the incense burning and some nice music in the background, and I am going to make it happen. Have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you soon.